Hi everybody, how are you today? Hey, in this video I want to talk to you about some of the weird energy this week and strange dreams. Hi, I'm Patricia. Welcome to my channel, which is about ascension, twin flames, energy healing, and let's get into it. So, let me bring you a little closer here. Hey, we're not unfamiliar with our dream time, right? We have dreams. Sometimes the dreams can show us things, but when the dreams are really strange, these are really hard to interpret. It's one of the things I love to do. I love to do dream interpretation, and we do a lot of it in my webinars. But here's the thing about this energy. It's weird, and it's going to be real whack ass. I'm not going to lie about that. It is going to be really topsy-turvy. I'm sorry, it's in the energies. Things are being upended. The rug is being pulled out. It's being pulled out from a lot of people. And what this does is it affects our connections to the collective mind. Now, it's also personal because it's going to be involving things that in your dreams you see people that you kind of know or and you might be seeing them or conversing with them. Highly emotional dreams. Dreams that don't seem to make sense upon your waking state, where you're kind of like, what did that mean? What was going on? Dreams that are a little bit active. You're kind of active in it. You're interacting. And yeah, that's all indicative of this energy. Would you like to have some dream interpretation? Well, I specialize in the multiple levels of dreams that people have, themes of the dreams, especially when they involve people, especially when they involve your future. Now, some of these dreams are to help you resolve things without having to actually encounter people out in the collective. For people who are ascending, and once you've had your activation, you're ready to begin that process. Some of it has to be proactive, but some of it is passive, and hence some of the things that will happen in your dream time. What is actually happening in your dream time? Well, one of the things I want to caution you about is take it with a grain of salt. Just because you see something in your dream does not mean you have to act upon it. And I'll give you an example. I had someone that, kind of said, oh, I dreamt that this person I really loved, that their parent was abusive. So the very next thing I did the next day was I called them up and gave them a piece of their mind, my mind. And I was like, why would you do that? Well, because I saw it. Yeah. But what you're seeing has been karma that has happened again and again and again, nor is it really prudent to confront someone, and nor may it be something that you have to actually take action on. In fact, you should not. Okay? This is along the lines of when people hear voices and they're like, oh, somebody told me, the voice told me to do this or that. You still have to pump your brakes and be like, hang on a minute, I'm not sure I should. Okay, if it feels off, if it feels unfriendly, if it feels dangerous, if it feels mildly criminal, if it feels like you could get in trouble, you better pause with that. So, in our dreams are helping us to do something. You could say that in the most basic way. Now, this is why I say that there's levels of dreams, and there's dreams that are very significant, they're meaningful, but you got to get the garbage out of the way. It's like cleaning the window so that you can really see what's clearly there, or clearly see your direction, or get rid of all the beliefs of all of the collective, because one thing to know is that you are not intended to live in that polarized duality. Never again. So even if you're leaving it, you're going to detect things that are coming from the mind of the collective. The 100th monkey effect. Don't be that 100th monkey. Don't be crazy, because you're not crazy. You have a plan. You have access to your brand new light body. And that is what I'm here to help you with. Open up your channels. Open up your merge points. Those are called marmas. Open up your new chakras. Open up your other 30 senses. Because we tend to think in terms of 5 senses, right? But this is also where your dream time is. What else can you sense about this? And a lot of times when we're, doing this, in the light of day, you kind of like lose some of the threads. You're losing some of the significance. And not going to lie, some dreams are pretty much just fluff. They're mind fluff. And that's a sign that you're really flippin' tired. So get to sleep. Start taking your rest and recuperation seriously. That's a side of you, and that is a part of nurturing yourself. That's a part of proper self-care. Are you burning it at both ends? Are you staying up and watching all kinds of crap and putting more mind trash in? Are you becoming overstimulated? And then you think you're like, oh my God, maybe I'm mildly ADHD. Dial it down. Take a break. In fact, you could take a little diet, a little mini boycott of some of the social media out there or some of the things. Get out into nature. Nature has an amazingly refreshing effect upon your senses because you're really not crazy. And I'm going to go on a limb here. There are people who, I'm not going to say they love being diagnosed, but once they're diagnosed, it becomes their excuse for bad behavior. Okay? I have this, therefore, no, I'm sorry. A lot of people do know the difference because there is that moral compass, there is that nagging thing inside. They simply override it. And this too will come out in dreams. It makes people afraid. Fear is a motivator, but love is the healer. So we're here to bring in 5D love into the body to normalize, stabilize, improve, heal, seal you up, get rid of that God bless it old paradigm because it's not blessed anymore. Got it? You're not intended to live there. It was dualistic. It's full of karma. Are you still going to see karma happening? Yes. But if you're in the strange dreams kind of, let's say, little mini phase here in this energy, do you need some help with that? Would you like to interpret it? Okay. Some of the themes of this are going to be, what will you do? Okay. Not what can you do, what will you do? Okay. For real. A lot of times around this time of year, we also have a Mercury retrograde. You're still in the death throes of a lot of Mars energy, okay? And he is angry, okay? There's a lot of angry masculine energy. You don't have to succumb to it. You don't have to tolerate it. Furthermore, your higher self and your soul wants you away from those whack-ass people. But if you keep engaging, you're the only one that's going to get the cray that's out there, the craziness, okay? Let the road ragers go. Let the people do this or that, How are you doing you, okay? Are you giving yourself a break? Are you doing proper self-care? Are you unplugging? Are you allowing the dreams to show you something significant? Because sometimes it'll be right there. And it's a part of your solution. So strange dreams, what is it? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And when you need help with your ascension, okay? A lot of people think that they're just going to bump along here and still ascend. I'm here to tell you it is a proactive thing. That is not the being you are to be like, well, it's either this or that. I'm either asleep or I'm awake. You can keep getting more and more activations as you go and you're expected to, and it's incumbent on you. And yes, there is equality for everyone because the brand new light body equalizes it. This is why you will see people from all walks of life everywhere where they're like, yeah, I'm ascending too. It's why you see where the messages, the music messages, the messages in advertising, the messages in the movies. Who's writing that stuff? People who are awakening, okay? And there's a difference between being awakened and actively working on your light body and being woke, okay? We're seeing some of this because woke doesn't always take action. Woke is sometimes just a critic, okay? People are trying to be, thinking they're making a difference, but they're not actually taking action. Your ascension means that through your light body, the love flows through you, has to bypass all that mind trash and the connections to the collective mind in order to infuse you, empower you, give you solutions, let you be your own leader in your own life. Even if you're not a leader of people, start leading your life, okay? And this is another difference. In ascension, it is a daily thing. You prep for the day, you have a daily routine, which is linked down below. My daily routine, which makes it easy for you to do this because day in and day out, you're still you still live here. You have to, interact with the world in one way or another and make it as pleasant as possible. But furthermore, interact with your own higher self so that your higher self actually does make it pleasant, makes it happy, makes it like where you sit there and go, what do you mean that happened? Wow, I'm in sort of this bliss over here. And it's not fake. It's not someone going, la, 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 I'm so spiritual, and yet they have no connection with their family. They haven't learned how to heal that stuff, like truly heal it. I teach people, I've guided people through court cases, divorces, illness, children's situations, parent situations, and it is not easy. We're not here for easy, okay? The days of the 1960s hippies and flower children, they're gone. In fact, those people are aging out, and sometimes they don't have a pot to piss in because they didn't pay attention or they didn't know what to do, or they're just, feeling all the effects of all the things that they did or didn't do. That's duality. We're heading towards real partnerships, and I mean real love partnerships. So in the month of love, we are having another webinar on the energies for February. So I hope you'll join us. And when you have questions, see the links below. A lot of things for this year pertain to the past. Check out our past life hypnotherapy energy healing sessions. You'd be surprised what can happen, what the results are from taking a step. What is it? Ancestral stuff, chronic illness, okay? I recently had someone where they were very disturbed by the suicide of a family member, and we were able to make peace with it. And I'm talking within an hour and a half, where she felt good enough to not let it linger and not let it hurt, and to move on and be reassured that he's actually alive and well. And I can't give more details than that, but I'm truly humbled to see how this works. I mean, how many years of therapy would that take? How many renewals of like an order from your insurance would that take? How many, bad dreams and nightmares and self-deprecation and just, being low, feeling low about this versus the alternative that's here now. Okay? That's what we're saying. We're saying we're in a new era. We're saying we are having to mind the store. Yes, be vigilant, not be brutal. but be aware, okay? You have to go beyond mindful and be aware where you're like, I can scan that situation, right? Let's get started letting your light body help you manage living in this new era, shall we? Thanks so much for watching. And if you have strange dreams and you need help with that, come on. I love to talk about dreams. I always have, even as a child. We'd sit at breakfast and discuss the dreams we had the night before and laugh and sometimes worry and be reassured. And if you don't have that in your life, come on and join. Okay? Bye.